Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, the Linda Fan TV, and it's still your girl Linda Fan for the Linda Fan TV. And so today I woke up and I felt heavy on my heart to talk about this. It's a topic that is serious to people like me, but not to people like, there are some people that watch it and they're like, oh, what's she saying? But let's just get into it. So now, today I'm going to be talking about people who dish what they cannot take. So, do you know anyone that dishes what they cannot take? Okay, let me break it down. Now, I'm distracted. Okay, so, yes, he dishes what he cannot take. I know. So, okay. There are certain people who say things to others or do things to others that if the tables were turned, they would not, or they cannot, or they could never handle. So now, the reason why I'm speaking on this is because a few days ago, I encountered such a person through a mutual friend. So this is someone that, okay, a mutual friend of mine, we were together. She came with her friend, and the friend was just like unnecessarily mean. I don't know if she knew she was being mean, but trust me, I know how to ignore such people. Because sometime last year, I went through personal stuff that made me read on personalities. Like people who are two-faced, people who want to be here and there at the same time, people who are just like I read a lot. Maybe I should even make a video about personalities, because when you understand personalities, you would know how to ignore people, like you would know how to pay them dust, you know who to confront, who to ignore, who to... I'm just like deviating really. But this person like had a lot to say about people in general, and I was like, okay, who are you to think you can talk about people like this? And if the tables were turned and people threw your weaknesses to your face or threw your shortcomings back to your face this way, would you handle it? Can you handle it? But you know, I have met a lot of people who are like this. So there are people that will meet you and maybe you have a stain on your dress. They would make sure, they'll be sure to tell you that you have a stain on your dress and it does not look good. And it's like, they are just, but at the same time, you have on nice shoes on this stained dress. They will ignore the shoes. There are these people that will meet you. You are using a phone, maybe like a latest phone, and they ask you, oh, how much did you get this phone? So you tell them, I got it for 500,000. They're like, really? Ha! One of my friends just got this phone, though, and she got it for 200,000. How come your own is like? So that they always have something to say. They constantly have something to say. But okay, it's getting really windy right now. I love it though, because I just left my house that had an AC running. I came out here, and then the sweater just suddenly felt hot, so I'm happy it's windy. But back to the topic at hand. These people that say mean things to other people, I have experienced a lot of meanness from people from when I was dating, from when I got married. People had a lot to say about my marriage. When I got pregnant, people had a lot to say about my body. When I had my child, people had a lot to say about my child and the way I was handling everything as a first-time mom. When I got pregnant again, less than a year after I had my first child, people had a lot to say with how it is not okay to get pregnant, you know, slightly after you've had your first child. It was just like people will always have a lot to say. I had to develop a thick skin, so I just know how to pay these people dust. But I just want to talk about it. What prompts people to be mean to others? Like, if I meet you, especially if I don't know you that well, I don't have anything to say about you. Even if you ask me, I'm going to say it in the most polite way. But there are people who are very mean, like they just open their mouth, wah, and anything pops out of it. That's not me. I don't feel like people should be that way. But do you know the reverse part of this whole thing? Is because these people that are this mean, they cannot take meanness at all. Like this person that I'm talking about, I just said one thing to her. My mouth is bad, though. My mouth is really bad, but because it's not in my nature to be mean to others, I just keep quiet and look at you. I just watch you make a fool of yourself. But I said just one thing to this person, and it was like, you know, she just completely shut down. But why is it that people who are mean to others cannot take what they dish? Now, my final question in this video is that you that is mean to others, can you take what you dish? Not even just meanness, like the things you say to others, the things you do to others, the things you say about others. Can you take it if the tables were turned and these things are being said to you, or these things are being said about you, or these things are being done to you? Can you handle it? Can you? Anything you cannot handle, don't put it out there. It's not okay. It's not nice. It's not everybody that has a thick skin like some of us. Even those of us that claim to have a thick skin, we have our breaking points. So think about the vulnerable people. So many people consider me as vulnerable, maybe because I cry a lot. But the only reason people think I'm vulnerable is because I get emotional. Woo! I get emotional. But the thing with criers is that once you cry it out, you are over with. So there are people who, you know, cannot handle the things that you say to them just the way you can't handle if same thing was done or said to you. Now, that is why we have a lot of depressed people out there. They have people who are just like making remarks, or, you know, just like being low-key mean to them, and then tomorrow you hear that somebody committed suicide and you're like, oh my God, I hung out with her 2 days ago. Yes, you hung out with her 2 days ago, but you were mean to her. You said mean things to her. You reminded her that she's fat. You reminded her that her man left her. You reminded her that she's been a bad mom because she doesn't smack her children. You reminded her of so many things that she already knows are wrong with her. So if you are being that person to someone, and then you hear that they committed suicide, or they attempted suicide, or they are depressed, don't come trying to, oh, I hung out with her yesterday. You hung out with her yesterday just to make her situation worse. Stop being mean to people. Stop doing things to people. Respect people. Respect people's boundaries. Respect people's partners. Respect people's relationships. Stop coming to people with stories that, do you know that this your boyfriend? She was toasting my friend. Do you know that she slept with my friend? Do you know that right now she's begging my friend in the DM? Do you know that this your husband? She used to date my friend. She used to, my friend rejected her husband, and that is why he's married to, like, stop all that shit, like all that crap. It does not make sense. Leave people alone. If you cannot be nice to people, then don't talk to them, don't speak to them. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Most of you are the reason why people are depressed. You are the reason why people are committing suicide, and you simply do not know it. Sometimes your word to somebody is just a nail on the coffin. Imagine if somebody is already thinking they are fat, or they are just not where they should be, and then you remind them that, now wow, babe, you dey fat too, all these things. It is just going to make them feel like, you know what, truly. But imagine if you meet somebody and you tell them, oh babe, wow, you look really good. If you cannot tell them they look good, then don't say anything to them. Leave people alone. Leave people alone. Stop being mean to people. Stop going around, like, leave people alone. Stop unleashing a mean spirit to people, because it is going to depress them. Unless you are evil, unless you are inherently evil and your plan is to destroy someone, you should, analyze what you are going to say to someone. Because some people have this stupid mentality of, I say what I feel, or I say what I mean. If people were to say what they meant, or say what they thought at all times, you would not believe the things that will be said to you. Because at the end of the day, the people that are saying this thing to people, it's not like they're fine, it's not like they're rich, it's not like they're slim, it's not like they're anything. It's just a case of misery loves company. Leave people alone. If you cannot handle it, do not dish it. Whatever you want to say to somebody, ask yourself, if this is being said to me, can I handle it? You can't. So I'm getting heated, and I don't like getting to that point. So I'm just going to end this video here. But what I want to tell you guys is that if, like, see, on the second thought, if somebody is mean to you, just be mean to them back. But the thing is that people are always mean to people like me, who cannot be mean to anybody. I just listen and I'm like, okay, talk, I've heard you. And that's it. But I think people should try to, like, be stronger and have a thick skin. If somebody says something mean to you, say it back to them. Like, if somebody says you are this, look at them, find their own faults and say it back to them. They can't handle it. Maybe that would make them rethink. But what I normally do is just to distance myself from such people. But let me end this video. It's getting too long, right? So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so sorry I've not been posting frequently in a while. I wasn't feeling well and I just took some time off to handle some personal stuff that I'm going through. So thank you guys for watching. Until I see you next time, my next video, I remain your girl Linda Fan for the Linda Fan TV. So please subscribe to my channel, the Linda Fan TV, and keep up with your girl and keep supporting your girl. My kids are knocking on the door because I'm outside shooting. So thank you. Subscribe, like, share, comment, do all the do's. So bye. Linda Fan TV. Wait, oh, that's not what I normally say. Hi, hello, hi. Linda Fan TV.